Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Malik Ali and I'm going to take you on a transcended meditation practice. I really want you to get excited. You're entering into a space right now that's fresh, that's brand new, that's filled with a fresh wave of energy. Allow it to come to you. The reason I'm putting this together is many people that I know, that I work with, that are friends, that are family, they've requested for me to share this particular practice because as I've gone through it with them, their lives have changed and been impacted. And I know we live in a world where there's so much at our fingertips, so many resources, so many different types of meditational practices. This may not be the right one for you, but if you stay and you stay for the duration, I invite you to this journey and you will receive a blessing, an impartation of a new creation reality, of a new dimension to live from. And God Himself told me to do this. And so because I know He has placed it upon my heart to do this, there will be great impact. Whether I impact one individual or a billion, it's all the same to me, because if I just impact one, that one can go and impact the billion. And you might be that one. So get excited. If this blesses you, take it forth and share it with those around you. Share the video or just share the teaching yourself in your own way, with your own language. You see, we're gonna break this up, and when I say we, I mean me. I'm gonna break this up into two videos. The first one, this one, is gonna focus more on us getting into the right perspective, aligning our consciousness in the right place to be able to enter into that realm of transcended meditation. But we're actually already there. So allow this to challenge your logical and rational thinking. If anything, throughout this process, you'll probably have a lot of questions raised up. And what I'm presenting to you is revelation I've received on my own, along with great teachers that have come into my life. And so I want to honor them. Honor teachers like Kirby Delanerol, Kevin Adams, Ruffin Bailey. There's several others, but these are a few that I can think of right now. And I want to honor, this is, you're entering into a place of unique expression, right? So though I've gleaned from so many, I have my own unique expression. And what we're going to begin to do is arise in our value and the perspective of ourselves, of our lives. So for me, I used to be addicted to drugs for 12 years. I used to be a drug dealer for 6 years. I've been to jail for 14 months. And throughout my journey, if I continued to align myself with who I was in the past, I would have never made it to where I am now. So the key to life is to live with beginningness, to see yourselves brand new and others and our circumstances in a fresh way. You see, if I didn't look at myself from beginningness with a sense of new creation reality, I would have never realized the value that I have in life, that I have a purpose. I'm here for a reason. So are you. You were created, I believe, by God. I don't believe in religion or promote it, but I believe in a relationship with God. And He created you, us, for a reason, because He has successful ideas. So that means you are a successful idea. Get excited with that truth. And as I continue to share truth with you, you're going to begin to say things like, I know everything this guy is talking about. He's not teaching me anything new. And that's true, because the truth, it lives inside you. I'm just bringing to remembrance, right, what you already know. So continue to be expectant and excited for what you're going to receive here today, because the level of expectation that you have is the level that you can receive. So open yourself up to receive right now, and even say that, I'm here to receive. I allow myself to receive. So your life is full of value, full of purpose. There's never been another Ashley, Michael, Harita, Patel, Amy, David, whoever you are, right? Ismail, whoever you are, there's never been another person like you. You're here for a reason. You're here to be a unique expression, not to be like the Walking Dead or a robot. No, the world at times might try to put you into that mold, but you're created to live outside of the mold, right? Be yourself. The way you speak, the way you use your mannerisms, the way you speak with your hands, your smile, everything about you is a unique expression of, my belief is, the divinity of God, of Christ in you. And so I'm taking you on a meditation that has biblical principles to it. Am I teaching religion? No. But allow this to be received with a fresh lens, and don't look at it in a polarized view. You see, we're focusing on seeing life from the right perspective. When you see yourself from the right perspective of how much value, purpose you have here on the earth, the ideas that you have, the dreams that you have, those are important. They're there for a reason. God placed them there because it's a revelation. He's gonna make it come to pass. He's gonna form a path with you to manifest those dreams. But with a partnership with God, with the divine, you can begin to fulfill that. Now, what I just mentioned a few moments ago was polarized. Polarized, it means if you're looking at life from a positive or negative point of view, it's going to begin to dictate the path that you walk in life, how you begin to see your life. But what I want to engage with you on is being able to remove ourselves from the polarization, right? From the judgment, from the criticism, and to look at ourselves brand new. That's how I'm here before you today. That's how I've been able to transform my life, is looking at myself brand new. Look at yourself brand new. As you open your eyes, in a blink of an eye, everything can change, right? I'm a new person. I'm not that person I was 5 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, 3 years ago, 15 years ago. I'm a new person right now. If you can allow yourself to live from that reality and let the trauma of the past go, wow, life gets exciting. Now, the past teaches us things, but it doesn't have to become our now. So see yourself full of purpose, full of value. You're here for a reason. You're a unique expression. You need to own your identity of who you are. Appreciate yourself, value yourself, see yourself brand new without the hurt and lens and trauma of the past. Everything works for us. When you look at life that way, you have a new sense of appreciation and gratitude, and that allows us to ascend, to transcend, right? And that's what we're here to do. We're here to transcend. So when you look at life, obstacles, resistance, right? Challenges, if you look at those elements of life, they are elements of life. They will happen. If you look at them in a sense of, I want to avoid that, then when they come in, they have almost a negative connotation over our lives. That's a fun word. You're going to see different aspects of my personality come out. You'll never see one consistent variation of me. And again, I'm Malik. And those words, I am, are very powerful. Use them often, right? When God first revealed himself to Moses, one of the names he used was I am. Think about that for a second. I am. You are whoever you say you are. Now, that particular phrase, I am recalling a woman that I used to be married to. She created a book called I Am Whatever I Say I Am. And so, like I mentioned, I like to give honor where honor is due. And we can use that phrase, I am, to embody whatever we're looking to manifest. With God, all things are possible. Another teacher that comes to mind is Esperanza. Now, she's no longer a teacher I align with because of maybe the different understandings she has, but for a season, she was a blessing in my life, and so I want to give honor where honor is due. But polarization, right? We can remove the polarization from our lives and see ourselves brand new, that the obstacles, the challenges, they all are working for us. If I see life with that lens, it raises my ability to be excited, to remain in a place of joy and not judging my events and circumstances, but living outside of that. So if the obstacles didn't come in, if the challenges didn't come in, if the stress didn't come in, how could I come to a place of creative solutions? How could I begin to build those muscles in my mind, in my emotions, in my will, in my spirit to transcend and ascend? So whatever you've gone through in your past, one of the ways you can see it from a new creation reality is if you see that it all happened for a reason and that obstacles are good, stress is good. It's allowing you to transcend that initial feeling of not wanting to engage in that, but saying, hey, I can overcome you. I can overcome the stress. I can overcome the obstacles. I am an overcomer, right? And that's when the creative strategies begin to come. That's when you can begin to engage in living in a form of life where even when it comes, it doesn't affect your happiness, your joy, your peace, your strength, your resolve in moving forward, right? And you can do it. Remember, truth is something you already understand. You received it as a part of your inheritance. It's just allowing it to take root on the right soil. We're preparing the right soil right now. Perspective is soil. You see, I never saw life that way before. This is something new I just thought of right now. Right now, there is a portal that's opened up, right? I just felt it a few moments ago and I wondered what that is, but it's a portal of revelation. You're going to begin to receive revelation for your life, right? Being able to see it in a fresh way with a new language, with new understanding, with new direction. It's coming to you right now. And why is it coming? Jesus Christ loves you. And because of that, He's releasing this over you as a gift, as a revelation of His care, of His desire to know you, and for you to know Him. Now again, I'm not here to teach religion, but I like to express who I am. I hope you can receive that from a new lens, not from a lens of the past. The things I'll share with you, I'll take you on a journey where it'll be exciting and fun and brand new, if you can receive it without any lens of the past. Many of you maybe have never even heard of Jesus Christ, and that's okay. But just realize right now, He's opened up a realm for us to engage in of revelation. Receive it, own it, walk in it. So just to recap, we're almost through with this first portion of our Transcendent meditation, which is preparing our perspective, which is soil. Our perspective, how do we see ourselves? Do we see ourselves full of value, purpose, a unique expression, owning our identity? How can we do that? By living from a place of new creation reality. In the blink of an eye, everything is brand new. I am brand new. I've never seen Malik, experienced Malik the way I'm experiencing him in this particular moment. Time isn't past, present, and future. It's circular. It's not linear. Past, present, future exist in this circle. I can access any point of it in a moment of time. So if I begin to live from my past, it's not really my past, it becomes my now. Which means if I live from the future, it's no longer my future, it becomes my now. So my future is filled with a version of myself, imperfection. Perfection for me is like a clay pot that has cracks in it, because those cracks, they've created the perfection, right? See, it's all about seeing life from a different lens, from a different perspective. And I appreciate those cracks, but I can bring that future moment into my now. My now is all that I have. When you see yourself from a new creation reality, you can begin to see others from that. If someone hurts you, have boundaries, right? But look at them brand new. When you look at someone who's hurt you, taken advantage of you, betrayed you, lied to you, manipulated you, don't look at them with that same hurt, anger, frustration, trauma. Look at them brand new. Give them a new start, just like you allowing yourself. These muscles, as you begin to activate them and use them and apply them, or perhaps you're already doing it, as you continue to train them, it will get easier. For me, when I began to engage in that practice, it was not easy. It challenged me, but consistency is the key. If you can be consistent, you can begin to become a master at seeing life from a new lens, right? Develop the consistency, the daily practice of transcendent meditation. Take a few moments or an hour every day. Everyone has enough time. Everyone, even while you're on the toilet, if that's all the time that you have, use that time and use it wisely. Excuse me. There's a lot of joy here right now. And that's something else that's opening up over you right now, is abundant joy. Receive the abundant joy. Energy is transferable, right? I'm transferring this to you, but it's not that it's coming from me. It's coming from within me, and within me lives God, Christ. And as it's flowing from me, it's coming to you. Receive it. Perhaps it's coming from you right now without you even watching this, but we're transcended in consciousness. I could be receiving from you, and I welcome that. So again, new creation reality, right? How can you do that? When you see everything that's happened in your life, that it happened for a reason, right? That stress is good, obstacles, resistance, right? They're all good. Now, I know sometimes we can have tough experiences in our life, and it's like, how can I really see that as good? For me, I was molested before when I was a young boy. Was that good? No, that was wrong. It wasn't fair. It was hard to go through. I thank God that I'm healed now, because He walked me through that process. And now the person that happened with, I truly have a deep sense of love for them. And I can appreciate them, and I can look at them brand new without any trauma in my heart and mind. That's the power of transcendent meditation. Honestly, that's the power of Jesus Christ as a healer, as a lover of our souls, right? As allowing us to love from that unconditional place. Find that source in your life, right? And that's what's helped me, is though I don't see that as good, I see the great results that it's brought into my life. So though the action wasn't good, the experience has done great things in me. And because of that, I can be there for others, right? For me, that's what life is all about, is for me to know God, have this amazing relationship and connection with Him, and And from that place, being able to release love and light and truth and hope and power and authority and empowerment everywhere I go. So we talked about 3 key elements today. Understanding your value, your purpose, your identity, your unique expression, and owning that, right? I want to hear you say it. I'm owning my identity. There's never been another Chelsea, right? There's never been another Malik before. We get to own our identity and celebrate who we are, right? How do we do that? We look at ourselves from a new creation reality, seeing ourselves brand new, right? Letting the past go and living from the now and allowing other people to have that same gift. The more we exercise that, the more we can live from it, and the more excellent and a level of mastery that we can achieve. Now, I can go so much deeper into each of these elements I'm sharing, but perhaps based upon your hunger, I can go there. Express your interest and I'll create it. Now, the third aspect, right? Identity, purpose, value, unique expression. How? Through living as a new creation reality. And it's by being able to see that everything happens for a reason. It's happening for me, not to me, not against me, but to raise me up, to empower me, to take me to the next level, to see obstacles, stress, resistance as good, and allows yourself to overcome, to get into that place of transcending those elements and living from a place of pure joy, happiness, peace. And you'll grow in creativity. You'll grow in the ability to conquer all things. I want you to say it with me. I am a conqueror. Now that we have our mindsets, our consciousness elevated, now that we have the right soil, the right perspective, we can enter into that place of transcended meditation, right? And just a few quick references in the beginning, right? The phrase beginningness that I was using in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, in the beginning, that phrase is the original translation of beginningness. God created the world with beginningness, because when God was first looking at the earth, it was filled in darkness. That's what the Bible says. But God looked at that from a new lens, right? He was looking at it with beginningness. As he saw that, he spoke, "Let there be light," right? So when we look at the darkness from a place of potential, that's all it is, right? When we see the darkness, the resistance, the stress, it's all potential. When I see how God sees, I can begin to create like God creates. That's a part of my belief that I am like God. That is what the Bible teaches. How can I do that? I became a new creation reality with Christ. And it's Him in me. It's God in me that allows me to be like Him. He empowers me, right? Now, I don't always live from that source. Sometimes I waver, right? I'm going like this at times, but I continue to align myself with that reality, with that higher level consciousness, with Christ in me, with His Spirit guiding me, and I can get back into that flow, get back into that river. That's the key. Not perfection, but progress. So you can look at everything around you from a place of potential and speak. As you speak, right? You create the things you say, how you feel, think. See, when God looked at that darkness, He thought, hey, wait a second, I can do something with this. His emotion was of hope, and He spoke from that beginningness place, right? Isn't that cool how the Bible teaches such an amazing way of looking at life? It's, for me, the source of all things. I've studied many different faiths in my past. I was born as a Muslim, and I love Muslims. I'm no longer a Muslim. I wouldn't say I'm a Christian, because that term really isn't in the Bible, except for one place when other people called the believers in Christ Christians. For me, I'm a Messianic Jew, which means I'm a Jewish person who believes that Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. But if I were to identify myself as anything, I would identify myself as a mystic. I love the mysteries of God. And because of that, I can receive more and more truth. So what I've found, though, studying Hinduism, Buddhism, studying New Age teachings such as law of attraction, energy healing, crystals, all of these things, I find them in the Bible. And that's what I love about following Christ, is he reconciles everything. Now, though I don't believe in the fullness of those teachings I just mentioned, I find them rooted in the Bible. And being able to unravel perhaps some of the different narratives that have attached themselves to those beliefs, when I look at it from the Bible, I'm seeing it from a pure, fresh lens, in the lens of fullness, completeness, wholeness, truth, and potential. So thank you for allowing me to share that. And the elements of the earth, stress, resistance, obstacles, fire, water, gravity, all these different elements, right? In the book of Galatians, chapter 4, it talks about how in Christ we've been given the ability to live outside of the elements, over the elements, as a part of our inheritance. And along this transcended meditational practice, you're going to begin to engage in realms of reality that it's just going to feel so full, so free. And it's because the teachings of the Bible, they're coming alive. And however you want to receive it, you can receive it. Remember, it's not religion, it's relationship. And if the relationship aspect is something you don't want to engage in, that's okay. Just enjoy the teachings. And I appreciate you allowing me to bring this to you. I'm so grateful. Please comment, subscribe, share, and share with me how can I serve you better. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to see you shine. May you be blessed on your transcended meditational journey. And thank you for coming in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for bringing a blessing as you come. And receive this blessing as you go. May the truth encourage you, empower you, strengthen you. May you arise into the fullness of who you are. And may you share that light and love everywhere you go. God bless you.